What is going on, everyone? It is Super here, and I'm bringing you guys another Black Ops 3 information video. We actually got some pretty good information from the source, from the horse's mouth, from David Vonderhaar himself. This is why we love David Vonderhaar, and still a little bitter about the DSR, but overall this is why Treyarch's like the best studio, because of people like him. He was actually answering a lot of fan questions yesterday about the multiplayer for Black Ops 3. He gave a lot of information, which is awesome of him to do. And during this whole time when he was answering all of these questions, someone asked him about the sniping and quickscoping in Black Ops 3, and then he replied with this: in my opinion, sniping is set up a lot like Black Ops 2, maybe a bit easier with a distinct lack of sway. And then he went on to say, we haven't tuned this yet, and then he answered the second part of this guy's question that had nothing to do with the sniping. But this is fucking awesome. This actually gets me more excited than like the reveal trailer, just for the fact that sniping is going to be similar to Black Ops 2, because everyone loves Black Ops 2 sniping. It's really popular. The game has lasted for almost 3 years. We've been playing it for like 2 years, right? I've been playing it at least for 2 years, and I still really love the sniping. You guys still enjoy the sniping on the game, and the fact that Black Ops 3 is going to be similar to that is it's really good news and a positive. And of course they're going to tune the sniping from now to the beta, and then once the beta comes out, they're probably going to do a little bit more tuning to balance them out. Hopefully they have a good amount of usable snipers. It's not just like 1 or 2 snipers that are really good. Hopefully all of the snipers in the category are really good to use, so we can have some variety. But something else that I want to talk about that I kind of found interesting, I caught one of Jerther's videos today, and he's actually one of the few people who have actually played the multiplayer for Black Ops 3. Him and I believe 9 other people got flown out to Treyarch Studios to play the pre-alpha version of Black Ops 3. And he brought up something that really caught my eye, because it's about sniping and long range shooting and stuff. So what he said was that Treyarch actually increased your sensitivity when you're scoped in. So if you guys have ever had that situation when you're scoped in and your opponent runs across you and you're trying to catch up to him while you're scoped in, you know that the sensitivity is insanely slow. So what he said is that Treyarch increased the sensitivity while you're scoped in, so it could be a lot easier for you to catch up with your target, and especially if you're at long range, and not only with the regular scope but also with like the ACOG scope and any opticals. So I guess the ACOG scope is going to be a lot more useful, because you're going to be able to be a little bit more accurate when you're scoped in. It's not going to be like insanely slow sensitivity, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good to hear. Of course, we're gonna have to test it out for ourselves. He actually loved it. He was praising us like crazy. He said it was great. He said he was doing really well with the 1 bolt action sniper rifle that was available to them, so that's a positive. He said also that this change is not going to affect quickscoping whatsoever. You can still do it the same as you can in Black Ops 2, so that's good to hear. One thing that I will like to see, if they do add like an iron sight or the ACOG scope, is hopefully they have the ability to hold your breath while you're using these attachments, because it's a lot easier to get on target and be more accurate and stuff like that. So hopefully they add that. And the last thing that I want to talk about as far as quick scoping and sniping in Black Ops 3 is the dual render scope. You guys know that Black Ops 2 is the last Call of Duty that had the traditional black around the scope for whenever you scope in, and it looks like it's going to stay that way. Someone had actually asked Vonderhaar if there's going to be a dual render scope, or it's going to be like the traditional black around the scope when you're scoped in, and he pretty much replied with this: it's not a dual render as you know it, but it's far from a black fill. We call it an overlay. So yeah, there you have it. Looks like the traditional black around the scope that was in every Call of Duty before Ghost is pretty much gone, and I kind of expected this, even though it does kind of suck, because I do love the traditional feel of the scope. But from the clip that we saw in the reveal trailer, it looked like a dual render scope, so I pretty much expected it to be this way. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. More Black Ops 3 videos to come, and I will see you guys later.